Hello everyone, and welcome once again to the studio. And today what we're going to do is we are going to record some vocals for the song Thought You Should Know. Now I figured I would start off with recording the lead chorus vocal and then also the background chorus vocal. So basically what I can do after that is take the section that I have recorded with them vocals and basically copy it 3 additional times so that I have a section for each verse of the song. The reason for doing that is because it saves on memory, and also by dealing with shorter audio files it makes it easier for the computer to handle doing all the processing that we want to do. So basically that's the goal that we're going to set today, and then I'm also going to try to record some verses and maybe even start to do some mixing. So let's dig in. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to record the chorus vocal and the chorus background vocal, and then what we're going to do is I'm not going to show this on video, but basically I'm going to copy and paste sections together, and hopefully I'll be able to record some verses today as well. So let's get to work. Okay, now when it comes to recording the vocals, obviously I have the mic set up at a height where I could just stand here comfortably and sing into the microphone. Also, we're going to need to use headphones to listen to the other audio tracks, because like I've said before, you can't have the monitors on at the same time, because if you're playing into a microphone and it's coming back out of the speaker, that'll create interference, and you'll hear distortion and all kinds of craziness going on. So basically, now we're going to start recording vocals. Thought you should know, I just thought you should know, you're my waking breath in the morning, you're my side before I sleep, can't imagine life without you, yeah, I really don't know what I do, I thought you should know, I just thought you should know. Okay, now we're going to record the same thing over. It's just this time it's going to be for the chorus. The previous one was for the intro. Thought you should know, I just thought you should know, you're my waking breath in the morning, you're my side before I sleep, can't imagine life without you, yeah, I really don't know what I do, I thought you should know, I just thought you should know. Okay, now we're going to record the backing vocal for the chorus. Thought you should know, thought you should know, in the morning, before I sleep, without you, what I do, thought you should know, thought you should know. Okay, now that we're done with those basic vocals for the chorus and the intro, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try to cut and paste the verses together, so then we can start recording verses to the song. Alright, now the editing took me a long time to do, so I'm kind of tired at this point. I don't think I'm going to record any more vocals for today. But we got our chorus lead and chorus background vocals done. So what I've done is I've basically edited all my recordings to the point where I took the one section and I expanded it so that there's a section for each verse that I'm going to record. And what I'm going to do right now is show you the difference between the way it was previously and what I've done in the meantime. Okay, now here's what the project basically looked like a few hours ago. Right there, now that pretty much indicates one section of the song, basically one verse and one chorus. To the left, those extending to the tracks extending to the left are basically the intro to the song that doesn't involve a verse, but everything else is right there for one section. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to close out of this one. Okay, and now here's the difference. This is the way it looks now. Obviously we have our vocals on here, which would be this track. Let me expand out. This track, and this is the backing vocal. This is the track for the lead vocals. And as you can see, I expanded the song so that there's 4 sections. And basically, as I zoom in, where these lines are basically where I made cuts, and then I pasted sections together to make this all happen. Now, I'm probably going to do a video specifically on that. But since these are audio tracks, with MIDI tracks it's pretty simple to cut and splice. It really isn't complicated at all, because you can go right into the MIDI track, look at where the MIDI notes are, and edit in that regard. Audio is a little different because you're dealing with sound waves, and sound waves aren't necessarily going to react the same exact way to note velocity and whatnot the same way every single time. So basically what I used was the sample editor, and that's this screen down below. Basically what I would do is I would fine-tune what I wanted to edit to a point like that, and I would basically edit the samples that way. Okay, so I mean, I'll probably make an individual video on doing that type of editing in the future, but I was hoping that I could record more vocals and maybe start doing a mix down. But as time went on, it looks like this is all I'll have time to do for today. But it gives you an idea of the process, and basically, considering I'm working with a limited system, it's more efficient to record one section and then copy it further, because then the audio file is smaller and you can expand it out as far as you need. It saves drive space, and it also saves on CPU power for running the program. Okay, well, we didn't get as much done as we would have liked to today, but sometimes when you're dealing with complications with editing software, or you're just involved in a tedious process where you want to edit tracks and copy tracks together to the point where everything flows smoothly. Like when you listen to it individually, it sounds smooth. There's no really abrupt changes in the sound, or at least not to the point where it's very noticeable. And it would, to the point where it would create artifacts and certain blips or glitches in the song. So we accomplished that much. I guess tomorrow what we'll try to do is we'll try to record the verses of the song and maybe start mixing and adding effects. So I got as much as I could get done today, and tomorrow I'll be back with more. Peace out. Have a blessed day.